In today's video, I'll be using the AK47 in every single Black Ops game, starting with Black Ops 1 and working my way up to Black Ops 6. After each game, I'll be ranking that version of the AK47 on a tier list to see which one's good and which one's not so good. At this point, you might be asking yourself which version of the AK47 is going to come out on top. Well, let's find out. We're starting things off on Black Ops 1. And I'm back on my Xbox. I can't believe it, man. This is, I believe, my Xbox One. It took me a lot of time to fully boot it up and connect it to the network. I had a lot of issues with my Xbox Live for some reason. It never let me in, and we're dead 20 seconds into the game. Beautiful. Playing on jungle. This is the AK47, the Black Ops 1 AK47. As you can tell, I decided not to run any camos on it. Just keep things classic. Just get a feel for a little bit of nostalgia, obviously. Claymores. I forgot about claymores in this game. What's going on, bro? The movement speed is non-existent. I feel like I'm running in mud. I feel like I have 20-pound boots on. That's our first kill. I'm trying to use my paddles, and I forgot that I don't even have any paddles on my controller, man. All right, we got one kill. Again, this is us showcasing the AK-47. If you guys are expecting amazing gameplay, I have some bad news for you. But obviously, we want to try to at least cheek up a little bit. Yeah, it's really tough when you're used to having paddles on the back of your controller. When you go back to an Xbox controller, it's just really tough, guys. We're going to try to get a couple more kills, have a little bit of fun, showcase a weapon, and then we're going to rank it on a tier list. But yeah, this weapon is a classic. I really like the iron sight, even though technically it's not that visible. Like in terms of visibility, it's not the best compared to like different AKs in different Call of Duties. But obviously, this weapon is a classic. I love using it. As you can tell, I'm running fast mags on it and a suppressor, but I decided not to add a lot of attachments so that we can get a feel for the weapon. And I decided not to run any camos, obviously. I feel like someone's going to be up there in a sec. Never mind, my teammates are up there. But yeah, let's try to get a couple more kills using this weapon before we rank it. Obviously, just like I said, if you guys are expecting amazing gameplay, I have terrible news for you guys. I wanted to get that double so bad. Listen, we got the assist. All good. This is a map that has been Are you good, bro? Yeah, I don't think he's good. But yeah, this is a map that's been Every time I try to commentate, guys, something just happens. Happy thoughts, Mo. Happy thoughts. We're revisiting AK-47s. We're playing old Call of Duties, old Black Ops 6 games. It's fine. It's fine. Happy thoughts, Mo. Happy thoughts. Don't break your controller. This is your only Xbox controller right now. There we go. That's one. Let's make it two. But yeah, let me know what other weapons you guys want me to revisit. I'm considering doing... Oh! No! Get turned on! Bro, I'm shooting ankles, but I'm killing people. Response flip. Yeah, let me know what other weapons you want me to go over. I'm really interested in doing maybe the M4 or possibly the MP5 next. Running an SMG after running the AK-47. So let me know what you guys think. Would you be interested in an MP5 Black Ops ranking? I don't know what I'm saying, man. Why am I flashing myself? Would you guys be interested in an MP5 video where we go over tier lists over the Black Ops 6 games? Let me know in the comments down below. Alright, let's try to get a couple more kills. There's one. I'm wasting a lot of bullets, bro. My accuracy is really bad. I feel like spawns are gonna flip. We're taking the lead. Let's go, boys! The only reason we're taking the lead is because I haven't died in a very long time. Exactly. As soon as I died, we lost the lead. Alright, guys. As you can tell, I created a beautiful tier list with all the AK-47s across the Black Ops 6 games. This is a Black Ops 1 version of the AK-47. I'm going to quickly rank it. Visually, it looks really good. It's a classic. It looks really nice. In terms of gameplay, unfortunately, I think it has a lot of kick to it. and it's not easy to control. It could be me. It's most likely me because of my terrible aim and because I haven't played this game in a very long time. But again, visually it looks amazing. I feel like they did really good making it look like an AK-47. It has that classic vibe to it. But in terms of gameplay, I believe we do have other better AK-47s to choose from. So for now, I'm going to rank it at B. We're going to keep going. We're going to see what the other AK-47s feel like. And depending on that, we might be revisiting this rating. But for the time being, it gets a B. We're in Black Ops 1 at the moment. And we're using the AN-94, which is what the AK-47 was called in this game. Obviously, it's a more futuristic weapon because this game was based in 2025, if I'm not mistaken. The time it was released, it was supposed to be futuristic. So obviously, it doesn't look like the AK-47 we just used in Black Ops 1. It has a nice look to it, a nice futuristic look, but it doesn't look like a classic AK-47. I like the optic, and as you can tell, it does have a lot less kick to it. I remember this weapon being a lot better. Okay. We're just gonna miss every single person. I remember this weapon being a lot better in terms of performance compared to the Black Ops 1 version of it. Again, visually, it looks more futuristic. I'm not a big fan of future... Thank you so much, teammate. I appreciate you. You saved my ass. I was gonna lose that gunfight. But yeah, I don't like futuristic looking weapons per se. There was another guy, no? Oh, yeah, there is. Good stuff, teammate. Let's spawn trap them. This is raid. We can easily spawn trap... No! I don't have a secondary. Run! Let me know what you guys think. Did you like this futuristic looking AK? See, my movement is terrible. I'm trying to jump shot and drop shot. Okay, so I can actually drop shot because my right stick is my prone button. So I should be able to drop shot going forward. I'm trying to hit my paddles, but again, I don't have any paddles on this controller. This is an Xbox controller, like just a basic Xbox controller. So I don't have any paddles, unfortunately, and I'm used to using my DualSense Edge controller. So I'm very limited with my movement, unfortunately, but we're still dropping bodies and we're positive, which is amazing. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I knew beforehand that I was gonna... Oh, hold on. I thought he was... See, I try to melee him and I forgot that that's my drop shot weapon. Or my drop shot button. But yeah, I knew in advance, going into this game... I'm stuck. Beautiful. I knew in advance going into this game that I was going to do amazing simply because, again, this game is, to me, a lot easier than Black Ops 1. I was only worried about hackers because this game is filled with hackers. Last time I revisited it, like last year, I wasn't able to record a video because people were hacking. We need one more kill. Can we get that kill? Yes, we can. At least we're going to end it on a good note. 11-5. First game on Black Ops 2 in a very long time. This weapon feels amazing, guys. I really love this weapon, despite it looking very futuristic and not having that AK-47 vibe to it. I love this weapon. Alright guys, as you saw, we were able to dominate for a little bit using the AN-94, which is an AK-47 version of the weapon in Black Ops 2. Again, just like I said, in terms of like visual appearance, I'm not a big fan of the weapon. I feel like it doesn't have that AK-47 look to it, but at the same time, I like the iron sight. It's really clean. The weapon is light. It performs amazing at medium to long ranges. You can use it as an SMG and you can push forward. I just love using this weapon. It was my favorite weapon in the game. I think it's very obvious that we're gonna rank it at A. It does amazing at a lot of ranges and it feels good. It dominated, everyone was using it, but at the same time, we still have a couple more games to revisit. And again, this rating is subject to change depending on how the other weapons perform. But I believe for the time being, it's very safe of me to rank it at A. After 10 minutes of waiting to get into a game, we're finally in a game of Black Ops 3. Finally playing Black Ops 3, guys, and I almost died. Nice. As you can tell, this is Black Ops 3, and we're back on the PlayStation 5, which is amazing. I get my back paddles, which means that I'm able to thrust jump, I'm able to slide, do a lot of things while aiming and shooting. This is the AK-47 version of this game. I believe it's called the KN55, KN54. No, maybe the KN44. I forgot, guys. I forgot. It has a weird name. It doesn't really look like the AK except for the iron sight a little bit and that thing sticking out from the right. I decided to slap on a nice camo. This game had a lot of beautiful camos, man. And obviously you were able to use them on a lot of weapons. And is anyone backing out? Yeah, I feel like people are backing out slowly. That's our first kill. Right off the bat, I can tell you that the weapon feels good. It doesn't have a lot of recoil to it. He's mine, teammate. Back off. Alright. We're looking good. This game visually looks amazing. Again, it's a futuristic game. I'm not a big fan of futuristic Call of Duties, but at the same time, I remember loving this game when it came out. I grinded it with friends. It was actually my first Call of Duty where I actually partied up with people. Partied up with friends and family. And I used to grind it on a daily basis after my college classes. This version of the AK47 is really good, as you can tell. Visually, it looks good. It doesn't look as futuristic as the AN-94 from Black Ops 2, which is surprising to me. But obviously, Black Ops 3 is pretty much based before Black Ops 2, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think Black Ops 2 is supposed to be a little bit more futuristic. Or, actually, never mind. I think Black Ops 3 is supposed to be more in the future, right? I don't even know. I forgot. This weapon feels really good. We're dropping a lot of bodies. We're 3-0, top of the leaderboard. The only problem is, obviously, this game on the PS5 is not playable. It's pretty much dead. It's Sunday night, and not a lot of people are playing it. It took me 10 minutes to find a game, which is very unfortunate. And I knew beforehand that I was going to be waiting for a lobby for a very long time. And I knew that this lobby wasn't going to be full anyway. It's very unfortunate because we're doing too hot at the moment. But we're not a... I forgot about the specialist. I feel like a lot of people like this weapon. I believe back in the day, it wasn't my favorite Black Ops 3 weapon. I believe I used to run the ICR more. The Man of War was one of my favorite guns in the game. I ran the VMP. That was my favorite SMG, if I'm not mistaken. And I think there's someone behind me. Come on, buddy. Oh, he spots me. He's in the water. He's in the water. Hold on. I'm confused. Did he wrap around me? I think he did. I can't believe I lost him. There's someone here. Yup. I got you, little bucko. Come. What? That was a terrible throw, man. What was that? Are they spawning behind us now? No? Yes? I feel like spawns flipped, man. As soon as I made it to this side of the map, like, come on. Sit your ass down, boy. Oh, hold on. Watch out, buddy. You're gonna get yourself killed. There we go. That's 2. Can we streak up? Can we finally streak up, boys? That's an assist. Hold this for me. But yeah, grenades feel very heavy. Like, I'm throwing them far away, but they're barely moving. That's very shocking. Teammate, are you okay, buddy? You're facing him, but you're not shooting at him. Are you one of the ops? It's time to rank the KN-44 from Black Ops 3. I don't know what to say. Again, this weapon visually looks good. Not as good as like the classic AK47, obviously, but at the same time, I feel like they did some modifications to it and they made it look good. In terms of performance, it's really hard for me to say that it does a lot better than the Black Ops 1 version of it. Again, I wasn't really using attachments from the Black Ops 1 version of it. I don't know. Like, I didn't think I was going to rank it in where I'm gonna rank it, but at the same time, I gotta be honest, I really enjoyed it. I feel like it did a lot better than the Black Ops 1 version of it, but at the same time, I don't think it's as good as the AN-94. So I think we're gonna place it in B, and it's gonna be right ahead of the Black Ops 2 version of the AK-47, or the Black Ops 1 version of the AK-47. It's not as good as the Black Ops 2 version of it. It's time to play Black Ops 4, and I believe this weapon was called the AN-54, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually, hold on, I believe we can KN-57. Close, but not that close. Anyway, KN-57 is the name of this weapon, this version of the AK-47. And for some reason, it's taking us a very long time to get into the game. One thing I need to keep in mind is I need to remember to stim up after every gunfight, because this is a game that introduced manual healing. Every time I revisit it for YouTube, I always forget to stim up. And obviously, this is a game that had 150 health. So again, gunfights are going to be a little bit longer. People love to re-challenge in this game. And I need to remember to stim up just like this, because again, if I don't stim up, I'm not going to heal. and I'm gonna end up dying. Last time I revisited this game for YouTube was about 8 months ago, and halfway into the video I was like, why am I dying to one bullet? Only for me to realize that I wasn't stimming up and I was jumping into other gunfights with like half of my health. This is the AK47 of Black Ops 3. It doesn't really look like an AK47. It looks very similar to... Oh, hello, buddy. How is it going? This weapon is basically very similar in looks when it comes to the Black Ops 3 weapon. Again, it looks very similar. I don't know why I was running. I actually stopped running. It looks a little bit different. The iron sight is a little bit tighter, if that makes any sense. Tighter is a lot better, right? You know, I'm not gonna make any dirty jokes. I'm gonna relax on the dirty jokes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What was I talking about, man? This weapon is a heavy hitter. This weapon requires more bullets to kill enemies simply because, again, this game had 150 health. So, obviously, it's not going to feel as good, but you need to keep in mind that it takes more bullets to kill people. Especially because I missed a lot of... Oh, wow. This weapon doesn't have a lot of recoil. I actually think it might be a little bit better than Black Ops 3's version of it. Which means that we might be revisiting our rankings. Wow. I don't even think I prestiged in this game, which is very unfortunate because, again, looking back at this game, I feel like I would have enjoyed it a lot. But unfortunately, I didn't get to experience it properly. I know a lot of people didn't like it when it first came out, but I believe they released a lot of patches and they fixed things up. But yeah, I didn't really experience this, so for me, it's not one of my favorite Call of Duties, and get shit on, buddy. I don't know why I'm being aggressive right now. I need to reload, and I believe there's a guy up top over here. Yep. Aw, damn it, man. I wanted to get him so bad. I forgot this game had halftime. I'm gonna go on a mission here, boys. It might not end well, but I'm gonna try my best to go crazy on these guys. Is there a guy to my right? No, you're gonna die. You're gonna die, buddy. I'm gonna die. I don't know if you can... No. I really wanted to try to make that jump and I ended up killing myself. We're not gonna talk about that. One thing I like about this game is it showed you a health bar on top of your enemies, so you knew in advance how far away from you, how far away you are from getting that kill. So, hold on. He made that jump. Yep, I got nothing. But yeah, it showed you a health bar on top of your enemies, so you knew in advance how far away you are from getting that kill. Oh man, I want to stim up. I got no stims. Boys. I need some support. No bueno. No bueno indeed. It hurts me to do this, but to my surprise, this weapon is a lot better than the Black Ops 3 version of it. Maybe not a lot, but it's a little bit better than it. Now we have a problem. I don't think all three weapons deserve to be in B, which means that I'm gonna drop this to B. And unfortunately, it really hurts me to drop this to B too, because again, I was really hoping I was gonna enjoy this, the Black Ops 1 version of the AK47 a little bit more. Again, in terms of nostalgia, like a classic AK-47, this would definitely be top of this rating system. But at the same time, when you take into account the fact that the weapon did not do as good as these two, I feel like it's only realistic of me to drop it a little bit. Again, it could have been me. My performance wasn't the best when we played Black Ops 1. I was flinching a lot. I don't think I was running any attachments on the weapon, but at the same time, I gotta be realistic. The Black Ops 3 version of the weapon did a little bit better, and the Black Ops 4 version, to my surprise, did better than both. Again, it's not as good as the Black Ops 2 version, but at the same time, I think it deserves to be. Alright guys, we're playing Black Ops Cold War, and we're using the AN90... No, hold on. This was called the AK47, if I'm not mistaken. This is the game that gave the weapon its name back. I think it was a licensing issue, if I'm not mistaken. As you can tell, we're in a late lobby right now. We're in the second half, but at the same time, this is Standoff, one of my favorite Call of Duty maps as I get melted. Again, this is the game that reintroduced the AK-47, like in terms of like visual appearance and the name. Come on, man. Are you seriously just gonna ADS and wait for me using a thermal scope? Really? I wasn't a big fan of ARs in this game. They just felt really heavy when you're running, or like, for example, if you're trying to strafe, there's no strafe speed whatsoever. You can run a little bit of different attachments and kinda make it feel like an SMG, but at the same time, the con is going to be the bullet velocity, the damage range are you going to suffer, and at the same time, you're going to have a lot of kick to your weapon. Bro, that guy is pissing me off. Is that our nemesis? Yeah, he is. Hold this for me, please. Okay, I thought that guy died. Come on. You know I'm down here, buddy. Don't be shy. There's a guy. As soon as I turn around, are you kidding me? It's the same guy too. Meaty meat. What a nice name, buddy. I don't know who uses a thermal scope in 2024 playing Black Ops Cold War. Like, I'm very disappointed in you, buddy. But yeah, again, I always ran SMGs. I loved the 74U more than this weapon. I like the Milano. There was a lot of better weapons in my opinion if you want to compare weapons in this game, but at the same time this weapon didn't do too bad at medium to long range. Again, it feels like an AK47, but at the same time I don't know why I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not too sure if I'm being honest with you. Oh, I actually have a stim shot. Why am I not using it? I knew you were gonna jump down, but I wasn't expecting that, man. Alright guys, it's time to rank this weapon. Again, we had a very quick game, unfortunately, but I'm not going to play another game. I was able to showcase it, and we have 2 more games. Actually, hold on. This was Black Ops Cold War. What am I saying? We have 1 more game to go. I think this is a D. Again, it's not a bad ranking, but at the same time, just like I said, this weapon is very accurate. It has decent bullet velocity, damage range, but it really lacks that movement speed. It feels really heavy. And for me personally, I'm more of an SMG kind of person. When I played Black Ops Cold War, I played it for 2 years. When I played it, I used to run a lot of SMGs. This was my go-to AR, but at the same time, I barely use ARs, unfortunately. I know I had gold camo on it. I was just camo grinding. But again, it's not my go-to weapon. I preferred the 74U over this weapon simply because, again, I'm an SMG kind of person. I like rushing and just being able to move and maneuver. That's just my opinion. You guys might disagree with me. You might agree. This is where things get really tough because, again, I don't want to rank everything in C or B. It's very easy of me to do so, but I'm trying to, again, rank the weapons visually, and again, it's more personal according to what I like and what I dislike, and according to my performance with the weapon. So again, decent weapon, but obviously these weapons were a little bit better, so it gets a D. We're playing the final Black Ops game, Black Ops 6. This is going to be the last weapon we're going to use for today's video. This is the AK-74, not the 47, but it's an AR. I believe it's a licensing issue where obviously they weren't able to call it the AK-47, but I'm surprised they were able to call it the 74. We have the AK-47, AK-74, the KN-57, AN-94, KN-54, and we got someone camping in a corner like a little Timmy because, again, this is a brand new game. It's Black Ops 6, but people want to play it weird. Why? Don't even ask me. As you can tell, I did unlock gold on this weapon, I believe. Yeah, this was the first weapon that I unlocked gold on in this game. And I believe I did it like 3 games into the game releasing. And again, I'm not someone who camo grinds, but I was using it a lot. And I really enjoyed it. Sit your ass down, boy. I thought I had a sim shot. I thought I was playing Black Ops Cold War for a sec. This weapon feels really good. I feel like they did a good job capturing that AK-47 look. The RN sight is very realistic to the AK-47 look. And at the same time, the weapon from the back looks fat, which is usually what an AK-47 looks like what I'm used to at least. It has a thick ass, basically. You thought you were gonna kill me, eh? Come on, buddy. Come on. Don't be a bucko. But yeah, again. Oh, wow. That's how we want to play. Alright, alright. If you guys noticed, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, we didn't have a lot of skill-based matchmaking. So even though I didn't do amazing, because, again, I was kind of limited with the controller, I was able to at least dominate certain parts of the game, I would say. Not completely, but again, I did well. Right now, I notice a huge difference in gameplay. I'm not sure if you guys do. Like, skill-based matchmaking is crazy in these newer Call of Duties. Crazy. Ah, bucko. You thought you were gonna get me. You most likely got me 5 times by now, so I shouldn't really be calling you a bucko. No! Sit your ass down, doofus! I need to calm down. Why am I pissed, man? I'm not even pissed, really, but I'm kind of triggered. I'm not gonna lie. Skill-based matchmaking is ruining my mood right now. I'm trying to showcase this weapon. I want to go off. This is Black Ops 6. You guys want to see me do amazing. Oh no, he almost got me too. Damn. I guess it's because I was playing a lot of older Call of Duties and I wasn't using movement to my advantage. So I'm not really using movement right now. Everyone else is omni movement and doing 360s and going crazy. So they do have an advantage. Oh boy. I want to get at least. Happy thoughts, guys. Happy thoughts. I'm not gonna comment. You guys saw what that guy was doing. You guys saw what I had to go through. Alright guys, after a very disappointing game that we're not really gonna talk about, let's go ahead and rank this weapon. All I'm gonna say is I really hate skill-based matchmaking. I'm trying to record another video before I go to sleep, and let's just rank it, guys. Obviously, just like I said, this weapon feels good, but at the same time, at close range, it doesn't really do anything whatsoever compared to these weapons. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just a little bit heavier when it comes to a weapon, and mix that in with skill-based matchmaking, it wasn't that good. I feel like the bullets do drop at a certain range compared to at least a Cold War version of the AK47, so it does lose a point because of that. Again, I really enjoy using this weapon, but at the same time, for my playstyle, it wasn't the best choice when it comes to like choosing weapons. So I believe I'm gonna put it at D. I don't know, like it's not an F, obviously. It's a good weapon, but it's not that good. It does lose a few points because, just like I said, range, and it doesn't do much at close range. So I believe it's supposed to be a little bit lower than Black Ops Cold War. I don't like having 2 weapons in the same tier list or the same tier, but at the same time, it's not an F. It's not as good as the other weapons, obviously. I feel like, again, I do want to make some changes. It really hurts me to have Black Ops 1's AK47 in the middle, closer to the end, but at the same time, it didn't really do well for me. And I'm really surprised that Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 were a lot better than the other ones. Again, especially at range, the damage was really good. Damage range was good. They were really consistent. They were accurate. So for me, I think I'm going to keep Black Ops 4 at B, and I'm going to keep Black Ops 3's AK47 in C. And obviously, our winner for today's video is the AN94 from Black Ops 2. It does amazing at like close, medium, long range. It literally like destroys all the other weapons when it comes to a lot of different categories. The only thing that I didn't like about it is, again, it looks good, but it doesn't have that look, like the AK-47 look that we're used to, like for example Black Ops 1. Anyway, this is going to be my final ranking for the AK-47s in Black Ops. Again, let me know if you guys agree with my tier list. Let me know if you guys would make any changes to my tier list. Would you put a certain weapon in a different tier? Just let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what weapon we should do next. I'm thinking maybe the MP5 in Black Ops, where we do the same thing and we go over the different MP5 versions in Black Ops and we rank it. But again, if you have any different suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to drop it a big thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.